Hello everyone, welcome to Save Point Samurai. I'm Sai, and this is my public archive for all my story game playthroughs. That way I never get lost and I can always just hop back in my last save. And in the last episode, we actually finished up my playthrough for Dishonored 1. But because I kind of went around and was trying to find all the stuff, it was kind of easier for me to just get rid of people. And with Shadow Kill, it was almost a no-brainer to just kind of get rid of them. And so my chaos level ended up being super high, and I got the bad ending where Emily seems to want to be some sort of tyrant or something of the sort. So today I'm going to start completely over, and I'm going to just do an objective speed run where I only do the main objective, and I'm also only doing the non-lethal version. So I need to somehow slip past all of these guards and just get through the story, because I do want to know what happens in the good ending, especially because in most games the good ending is what ends up being canon if there's sequels, and there is a sequel in Dishonored 2, and obviously I'm going to want to play that after I do the Dowd DLC for this game. So without further ado, we're going to start a new game, and honestly, I'm going to do it on easy. Sue me. So since we have all the time in the world to ourselves, I'd like to invite everyone to a blinker checkpoint. And I wonder if I'm also going to notice some extra stuff just based off of the fact that I know more. But of course, the main point is just to get a low chaos rating. And I did try to do a bit of a lookup, just avoiding any spoilers, because I wanted to make sure that there's only, high chaos and low chaos. And it seems like that's what it is, because there's the high chaos ending, and then there's basically the bad ending, and then there's the darkest ending, which is what I got in my main playthrough. I know, sucks. This time we're just going to be, a slippery snake, and we're going to take out everyone reasonably.
Corvo, 2 days early, full of surprises, as usual.
So this actually makes sense, because we know that Dowd was complaining about how I wasn't supposed to be there, and so he upped the price. It kind of sucks not having my bone charms for my sword swing, and then also all my abilities like double jump and teleport. And I guess this run we're going to prioritize maneuvering and that kind of stuff, like possession.
Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
Okay, I know this is a stupid question, but I looked up whether or not killing those river crusts counts as a kill, which I didn't think it would. And it says you can also kill the rats, hagfish, and the wolfhounds, which is great, because those can be really annoying. But I hadn't realized that those biting fish are the hagfish they're always talking about, because they never shut up about hagfish and rats and the hounds, honestly. That's all the guards ever talk about. But the reason why I paused too is because I remember thinking when I first came through here, if I didn't kill anyone, would they say something differently in this beginning part? Because they were saying something about me killing my way out of the prison. So let's see.
He used some kind of explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps.
Seems like they didn't say that. That's actually pretty good. I thought maybe they would say something different, but it seemed like they just skipped the part where they said something about how I killed my way out, and maybe I did kill the Empress or something like that. My dumbass was saying something about West, but I didn't know how much they really talk about whiskey in this game, because whiskey's the main drink. And I can literally see right here, 451. It makes me sad because I feel like I gave up trying to figure this out so quickly. See, they're giving me more routes to take when there's a bunch of people that I can't really incapacitate at once, which honestly makes it a lot easier to get through, because I'm not worried about fighting all of them.
This is the Hound Pit's pub.
I didn't realize that he wasn't actually peeing on the wall. There's actually a toilet right here. Then he's peeing also on a toilet, I guess. Oh no, he was peeing on the garbage. There you go.
I owe you, brother. I owe you, brother. Wait.
Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Hey, you're just the man I was looking for.
Slackjaw.
Sure. I can't believe this.
Combination is 696.
The door is locked. Unlock it so we can get away.
It's pretty satisfying going in and doing all of this stuff non-lethal, I'll be honest. It's just, I feel like it's a lot easier because I did the stealth routes that involved, you know, like exploring everything, but then I ended up just killing people a lot of the time, so I just had a high chaos. So, like, I know what a lot of these are. What did that do? I guess this just brought the bridge up here so I don't have to cross all the way at the top.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me... What? How did you get past all the Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Everything within my power to give you is yours. If you'll just let me go.
The royal physician himself.
Lydia's in white.
Oh wow, so yeah, I literally got on top of this pipe because I remember there being a million rats here. But it seems like it's not enough to be like a swarm that actually gets me. And I think that's because, you know, I've had low chaos.
He makes recordings on audiograph.
If I...
Now, I'm wondering because when we were here last time, they were all acting way different. But because this is low chaos, I'm hoping that everyone's more chill. And I doubt that Havelock's gonna, like, you know, not get me. I feel like he's still gonna get me. But there's gotta be something different, maybe. Hello.
Corvo! Everyone says you did something good tonight.
See? Okay, that's better. That's better. I like to hear it. See, this is like when you know that you're locked in on that ending. And see, everyone's clapping. They're not arguing. Oh my god.
Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the
They're still playing eerie music.
After that, we'll clear your name and put everything
So,
we've
yeah,
got into
Pendleton,
rebuilding the
Havelock,
city.
and Martin Loki still
I wish
evil
there
as
were
hell.
more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress.
Tomorrow, I become Lord
To
Regent.
Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Colburn, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
But they still didn't even argue Havelock and Pendleton just now.
She'll need higher
But
mathematics,
I'm still bored.
court protocol, and cosmology, of course.
Emily comes first.
Do you provide these
In a
things?
pinch, Wallace can manage these.
Of course not, no. I just think I should have a central role. She
See,
trusts
he's still being a
me.
dick.
It's true, she does, but
Eat well
she should
tonight,
trust
Corvo.
all of us.
Bluebird.
Don't you trust
We'll
me,
find this
Callista?
man out. Part of the Lord's Regent's ring of skulking
Okay, let's see what
spies.
she has
We're
to
leaving
say. Oh
tomorrow,
yeah, this is a
aren't
way
we?
better drawing.
I don't know if I want to go back to the tower. I can be impressed from anywhere, right? Maybe a ship.
Maybe a ship. That's awesome.
Do you know Emily is quite special?
Yes.
She's learned from all of us, you especially. She trusts you absolutely, I believe.
True. Okay.
Campbell's Black Book lets me control the Abbey, but only at a price.
Interesting.
We took control of the Abbey through blackmail, but perhaps over time we can wield a more legitimate authority.
Yeah, I would like a more legitimate authority.
Emily's first act will be to rescind the warrant for your arrest.
That's great.
We can finally
Instead of,
take
he's
that
not talking
mask
about
off you.
bending the law and shit, bro.
I must have a portrait made. Maybe Sokolov will do it, after what we've been through here.
I agree. See, this is
When
all
this is
great.
over, I'm going to have a truly fantastic set of clothes made.
Callista is losing her faith, I fear. I must speak to her about that.
Okay, Martin, fuck you.
The city watch is rotten through and through. Time to impose a little Navy discipline.
Okay, yeah, so these guys are still evil. Pendleton, he might be chill.
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo, but I only gave you half the poison.
See,
They
last
were
time he said,
watching
I don't
me,
know
and it
why I
was all
stick
could
out
think
for
to
you.
do. I think you're strong enough to survive that.
Thank you.
I'll put you on a raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses.
Right.
Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
Okay. Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be any changes to this stuff in Dowd's territory, but I'm going to try to grab my gear as quick as possible. Yo, is my game okay? No. Oh, my game just crashed. That's what saving every 5 seconds gets you. Maybe I'm supposed to use these, I just don't want to be stomped.
To the other side of the room without attracting notice.
Oh yeah, this rat was OP.
Master.
What is it?
Corvo vanished from the whole area, and the men on duty swear they saw absolutely nothing. It sounds impossible, I know. The Greaves refineries restarted. What do you make of it?
That he knows your work better than you do. Deal with the sentries as you see fit. As for Corvo, I suspect that in time he will come to me here. He'll have to.
Right. So I gotta figure out when they're not looking at him.
You. None like the last. None like her. I'd give back all the coin if I could.
There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. And I wonder if these guys are going to be here still. And then I'm assuming that there's just going to be less bodies dropped from here, right? No, that's still hella. That's still a lot of bodies.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, so they're still sick. I don't know. Gotta go all the way around. And this dude's not here, so that's nice, right? Oh, and this is just unlocked. And what about down here? Because there was 1,000,000 Weepers before. There still is a good amount, but definitely less. Oh, these are alive people. I guess these are just survivors. That's actually really neat. So everyone down here is just surviving instead of 1,000,000 Weepers.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus.
Damn.
Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done.
Right.
Martin was drinking and seemed
What happened
sad.
to Callista?
The Admiral was about to shoot Callista.
Right.
Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt.
Oh, thank God.
They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Okay. That's good.
Ovo!
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up.
Yeah,
Then they
I
took
think
Emily with them and they
out.
left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorary man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him.
And I wonder if he's gonna tell me that, like, I need to screw off and never talk to him again after this. I hope not.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight.
Right.
I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to.
I think it's interesting
Anybody
because
going
it's
in had to
daytime.
reach the fort and the gatehouse.
And last time it was
And there's
like, you
only
know,
one way
nighttime.
to the top.
I don't, like, I thought this might have been an
All
glitch
I
for a
can
second,
say
but I
is that
feel
it's
like it
been a
has to do
pleasure
with the
serving
chaos.
with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
Yeah, see, he's saying we'll see each other again after this, so yeah.
Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do.
Thank you.
Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
No, I told you, you're our personal boatman.
I knew
Calm
you
down.
were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters.
Thank
For
you.
that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Okay, and it seems like at least Pendleton and Martin haven't, like, shot each other yet. The lighthouse elevator key. I'm not sure where I found that last time. Or I can just sneak in on here, okay. Hopefully Havelock's not being crazy already so that I can just sleep him and then boom. Arrested.
Remember when this was just a shared Lord Trevor Pendleton, elected youngest son, bullied by your brother. Martin was a clever man. His talents wasted until he found his fate. Callista, the nursemaid. Bitter Piero, ejected from the academy.
Did he kill them? Oh my god.
Samuel, a useless old man, hungry for purpose. Couldn't be with us tonight. Me, unjustly dismissed from the Navy over an affair of honor. My friends, the times we've had. I'm almost sorry this moment has come. Our enemies have fallen. We've put an empress on the throne who will take years to grow up. And by the time she does, she'll be ours. She's young. Emily the First could reign for 60, 70 years if she's kept safe. Oh, what we could do in that time. Look how much we've changed the city already. A golden age is coming. And no one will ever know what I had to do for it. You won't tell, will you?
Now, I want to see what happens if I confront him.
This is all Martin's fault. If we hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison, Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job.
Right.
We hadn't gotten greedy and afraid. If.
I want to see what happens if I just come up to him. Hey.
Did you think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint.
Okay.
This is yours. The key to Emily's...
Don't play. I don't... Was he going to say anything else?
She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you'd been doing. I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind, to the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill. Arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent. And she listened, eyes wide. She's become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a memorable empress.
If she lives? From what?
Go ahead. Kill me or take me to Coleridge Prison. Make your choice. She'll be watching.
Yeah, buddy. Anyone there?
Who is... Corvo! I knew you'd come.
Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
Yeah, basically. All right, there we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Complete the game without killing anyone.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil.
Bro, look at me, dripped.
You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand.
Look, they're working together. Yeah, he's not really a good guy, but that's okay.
And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector.
Right.
Farewell, Corvo.
WW. Oh my god. That is so much better than the darkest ending, which is what I got first on accident. But I feel like both were honestly pretty interesting to play out. Obviously, I had to, explore everything, so I ended up, with high chaos, and that was just how it went. But I really enjoyed doing it both ways. I feel like there probably would have been a little bit more I could have seen on the low chaos stuff that I just brushed past because I wanted to see the ending. But overall, I think that this game was really great, and I can't wait to try out the DLC and also Dishonored 2. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Comment what you thought or what you think I should play next, and I'll see you guys on the next save. See ya.